Well, hello everybody. How we doing today? Yeah? Do you notice anything different about me? Yeah, got a new haircut. How about Sarah? Do you notice anything different about her? Uh, she's looking into your souls. She's bearing right down. She's looking for Meredith.
I think Meredith's here.
Oh, good. See, you wouldn't have found her if it hadn't been for that rangefinder. We got some things to show off today.
How awesome is that? Oh, so cool.
The funny part is, I didn't really get a haircut. I was just leading into Sarah. Oh, and everyone fell for it.
Yay. Thank you, Reynold. Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah, that helmet really belongs to the little Black Series Bo-Katan doll we have.
Yeah, exactly. I just blew it up.
Yeah,
That's all.
Gotta get that machine back to Scott Lang.
Wow, thank you everyone for joining us today.
Yeah, get lots to share.
Yes.
Lots and lots to share. And if anyone wants to share what they did on May the 4th, please do so, because we'll be sharing what we did.
Yeah. So excited.
We did a lot.
We did a lot, and it was just like a Star Wars holiday. We'll get into it.
It was like a big time Star Wars holiday.
Oh my gosh. It was
where you just didn't want the day to end. As soon as you Yeah, we'll get into it.
Okay, yeah, it was so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's what we're gonna talk about in our wraparounds.
Hey, Reynold.
Oh, yes, Reynold said hi. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. We hope there's more people joining us. And okay. Also, Meredith, look what she did on Star Wars Day. Got another lightsaber. I think she got the Cal Kestis lightsaber.
What number did you get?
Yeah, what number did you get? Okay, because there was like 2,000. We learned there was 2,000 at Galaxy's Edge Batuu East, 2,000 Batuu West, and 2,000 online.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we had in Batuu West, it was all in the thousands. So like the first 2,000s. That's all the numbers that we found.
Yeah, they weren't going in sequential order.
Oh, well, right. But what I'm saying is we never saw a 6,001 or a 4,501. They were all under 2,000. But yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if you got like the 1138 one? Come on.
That
would
or
be amazing.
1.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be
lots of fun.
Or number 7. I would like number 7.
7.
That's my favorite number.
1. Nope. 1 or 12.
No, I don't. Okay, never mind.
Or all 81.
Right. Let's record. 81?
Yes.
Oh, because that's
your birthday.
My birthday.
Hey,
Kelly. Yay, welcome. Okay, Richard, I'm gonna need you to. Oh, you are.
Test.
Okay, cool. All right, you guys, we want to hear all your comments as we record. Here we go. Okay. This should be, this is recording as well. Okay, here we go. This is what you can look forward to on episode 418 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! So how is your Star Wars month of May going? So many things have happened. So many things are going to happen. So stay with us because we have so much to share with you. Now, we want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. Now, we want to welcome you. Oh, I wrote it twice. Now, we want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, the Mando wife. She's the Mando wife.
I am, because we started off this live stream on YouTube with me wearing a new Bo-Katan helmet. So much fun. Oh my gosh. All right.
Go put it on for this guy, Chatters, who just joined us.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited.
All right, check it out. Look at this. This is a high quality item here. Gonna make that sound when putting the helmet on or off.
Yes, it's really neat.
I wonder how this is to scale with the actual helmet.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty good.
Look good.
Yeah, they have a actual size Bo-Katan helmet, a Boba Fett helmet, Darth Vader, and a clone trooper.
Mm-hmm.
And the only quality is the Darth Vader helmet. It just
Oh, you
is
don't like
not
it,
not
right?
a good sculpt.
Mm-hmm. But this is beautiful. It's got like battle damage on it. It is so cool. I love it. And a
Hmm.
rangefinder.
Look at
It
that, and it
lights up.
lights up. Yeah, this is
It's so
this
cool.
is a great collectible.
Mm-hmm. And it's a great display item too. So
Yeah.
we have it on the shelf. Took some pictures. We haven't shared that yet, but
Yeah, we figured since Bo-Katan is really like the new mascot for Skywalking through Neverland, because our social media just blew up as soon as we posted those Katie Sackhoff videos about what 2 months ago now.
mm-hmm.
So now Bo and Tinkerbell are our mascots.
Yes, yes. Fine mascots. I love it. Well, Skywalkers, we are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. So it's time for your weekly Wookiee hug and a little sprinkle of pixie dust for our family of Skywalkers. Now, coming up on this episode, we continue our discussion with ILM animation supervisor Hal Hickel. And in the second part of the discussion, we dive really deep into The Mandalorian Season 3. So be prepared.
We're also going to share our day celebrating May the 4th from our experience on KABC's coverage of Star Wars Day to the fun time we had hosting Star Wars trivia at the Signal Hill Library right here in Long Beach.
And our day at Disneyland, too.
And yeah.
It was like a huge 50-hour day. What do you
Mhm.
call it?
It's a Gary Marshall day.
Yeah.
You see a Gary Marshall film, it all takes place in one day, and that one day is like at least 50 hours.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world or on the Galactic Star Cruiser. And best of all, this service is free. Yep, you heard me, free of charge. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, we are recording this from Long Beach, California on May 9th, 2023. Now, to celebrate Star Wars Month, we started a new series of mini 1-minute videos for YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels, where we pick one event from each day. So, if you go to our Instagram, if you go to our YouTube, you'll be able to see those shorts and comment. Like, there's a lot of comments on certain ones, get more comments than others. So, if you've experienced something in Star Wars history, make sure you head there and check it out.
Yes, so we called through today in Star Wars history and said, okay, let's just pick one of the items and do the 1 minute video.
Mm-hmm.
Now, today in Star Wars history on May the 9th, 1979, well, we got to wish a happy 44th birthday to Rosario Dawson. Now, we all know Rosario Dawson as playing Ahsoka in The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and her new Ahsoka TV series coming up in just, what, a couple of months now?
Mm-hmm.
Now, fans rallied on social media when they heard Ahsoka was going to be made into a live action TV, or they speculated. I wasn't sure
they
about
just
the timeline.
speculate. No, it was well before any Ahsoka series was announced.
And the other
people
fans,
were fan casting Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, so I've just got to, when thinking of Ahsoka, I just necessarily wouldn't have thought of Rosario Dawson.
Mm-hmm. But if you look at her face, the facial structure is right there. And she even responded to those initial tweets with the hashtag Ahsoka lives.
And yes, please.
Yes.
So at that point, she knew, but something doesn't add up there. If fans were going to fan cast, they would fan cast Ashley Eckstein.
Well, I'm sure many of us did, but yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the work of her agent and publicist.
Oh,
just put it out there. It's like those celebrities you see on TMZ. Well, how do all those paparazzi know that Harry Styles is going to be at Domino's Pizza? How do they know that? Yeah, because they're tipped off. I think that's what happened here.
Interesting.
Yeah. But aside from Ahsoka, I'm kind of eager to see her in Rent.
Oh yeah. So okay, so you have never seen Rent?
I've never seen Rent.
Okay, so we were culling through the internet on different roles that Rosario has played because of the video that we made for her birthday. And one of the first times I've seen Rosario Dawson is from Rent, where she plays a dancer at the Cat Scratch Club. And a Cat Scratch Club is kind of a striptease club.
Oh, is it? I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
and
What?
she does
What?
a strip tease basically as her first song in Rent. And Richard just saw it for the first time. He was like, "Whoa,
I had to watch it like 10 times. Yep,
Mimi!"
I
Thank
did.
you, Mimi. She's a very. I mean, she has more songs and some beautiful ones later on, but that's our first introduction to her.
And
in the
I'm willing to
film.
watch it a couple more times tonight, okay?
Okay. Well, I'll gladly show you Rent. It's a fantastic musical.
Yeah. I just knew her from Clerks 2 and 3 and some of the Kevin Smith movies.
Hmm.
And yeah, from Claire Temple, from the Marvel Netflix shows, the Daredevil and
Right.
the Defenders.
Yeah,
And I met her at a press conference for the Lego Batman movie because she is the voice of Batgirl.
You have a great picture with her.
I
too.
do, yeah. She just
Oh,
pulled me into her for a big hug.
I'm
It's
so
like,
jealous.
okay. If I had seen Rent at that point,
You would have been like, oh, oh.
yeah, like head exploding. And this was way before the announcement for Ahsoka was made.
Mhm, yeah. Awesome.
All right. Also on this day, on May the 9th, but in 2005, 18 years ago, Darth Vader appears on the cover of Time magazine with the headline, "The Last Star Wars."
Mm.
Yeah, we all thought this was it. This was it for Star Wars.
2005, right?
Yeah, for Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
So in the article, there was a great article in this issue, and the article is called "A Look Back in Wonder." And George Lucas speaks about long form storytelling, and he says, I've always kind of been fascinated with doing something over 12 hours instead of 2. So he's been thinking about Star Wars TV for a long time.
Yeah. No wonder Star Wars does so well over on TV.
Yeah, this is what he's always wanted, and he's been talking about Star Wars on TV since the 90s. And I know he's tried over and over again to get something going, but it's always been really, really expensive.
Right. That's the thing. It's very expensive, but now cost is more down with special effects and things and with the volume.
Yeah, it makes a world of difference. Wouldn't it be funny if he didn't have Disney Plus?
Oh, just like at his house.
Yeah. Now that Star Wars is on Disney Plus, is what, like 5 new original series?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I just haven't had a time to get it yet. It's on my to-do list.
Oh my god.
So George, what goes around comes around. All right. Now, you know what? Before we move on,
yeah,
I kind of want to see Revenge of the Sith, but drawn out, like what they're doing with Harry Potter at Warner Brothers, and they're turning all the books into a long form film, a TV series,
right,
on Paramount Plus, if Paramount Plus is still a thing at that point. But everyone says for Revenge of the Sith, Padme gets shoved to the background, and the relationship between she and Anakin gets shoved to the background. But there's so much deleted footage of Padme starting the rebellion, and really I think her story alone could be a good mini series.
And I think even more of the Palpatine luring Anakin to the dark side, because like if you guys have not read the Revenge of the Sith novel, fantastic. It really fleshes out, especially Darth Plagueis, luring Anakin and his way, or Darth Sidious, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. And oh my gosh, it's incredible. The book it's fantastic.
And we do have the Clone Wars.
Yes.
To also flush that out. But I want to see something in live action during that Revenge of the Sith period.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, of course we don't see that in Clone Wars, but we do see Palpatine / Sidious digging his claws into Anakin. But yeah, when I was putting this down for today in Star Wars history, my mind started going back to Revenge of the Sith, and just all of the deleted footage out there that really pads this story. Because I think at first the first cut of Sith came in at like 4 hours,
Oh, wow.
and I want to see
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
I believe, now that I say that, I saw an article somewhere where fans were clamoring for this 4-hour Revenge of the Sith cut.
Recently?
Yeah, recently,
Oh,
because it did exist at one time.
okay.
All right, Disney Plus, you got lots to do today.
Yeah.
All right, with that, let's share our Star Wars May the 4th fun day on things we want to share. You weren't paying attention, were you?
Today in it's very it's similar. I'm sorry.
Things we want to share. Release the Lucas cut, Meredith says.
Yes. Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so May the 4th. Now, what's funny about this day is, Richard, you have always been against May the 4th as Star Wars Day, right?
Because to me, Star Wars Day is May the 25th.
Right.
That's the day Star Wars came out, Return of the Jedi. Then we have Solo. That's really the real Star Wars Day, when Star Wars was born on May 25th.
Right. However, oh my gosh. Right. However, since 2011, right, Star Wars Day has just been getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year as May the 4th.
Because of memes and social media.
Yes. And so we were contacted, about 2 weeks before, by KABC TV station in Los Angeles to weigh in on Star Wars fandom on May the 4th.
Yeah, the producer reached out and said, "Hey, we need some Star Wars experts, and we just saw your videos going around on social media." Okay, great. Yeah, we'll be there. And they said, "Do you want to do it virtually on Zoom, or do you want to do it in the studio?" And I haven't been in a TV studio in so long that I really wanted to go. And you said, "Let's make a whole day of it.
Let's do it." And then they're like, "Okay, segment is going on at 7:30 a.m." And we're like, "All right, we'll be there."
And it was the strangest thing as we got into the studio, because
first of all, the day started at 4:30 a.m. for me, because hair and makeup for TV, and then we had to drive to the studio, which took an hour through LA traffic. But it was worth it, you guys. But okay, now continue.
So we get to the studio, and to me, I've always worked in TV studios and news studios where there's people hustling and bustling. Ever see broadcast news? People are running everywhere, and Jack Nicholson's at his news desk, and Joan Cusack is sliding underneath filing cabinets. That's what I was used to. But here, it was bare. Tumbleweeds were rolling through the studio and the makeup room, because now there's no makeup artists.
No, they weren't there. This is 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, and you figured they would be there, but all their stuff was there. But where are they? But you go into the studio, and there's no one but the TV anchor and the weather girl in this big studio.
Giant, warehouse of a room. You have on one side the news anchor, just him. There's no camera operators.
Yeah,
there's remote cameras.
Usually there's 3 or 4 camera operators. You have a stage manager. You have sound engineers.
It's all done remote. That control room was out in a separate room. Did you see that? We walked by. So you just had the news anchor, and you could see the news happening in the commercials, and then he'd pop on every 3 minutes or so. And then at one point, this other woman, kind of sitting at a desk on the other side of the room, she got up, went over to her green screen, and did a little weather segment. And then she just plopped back down. And no one else was in the room except for us, kind of waiting on the side to be ushered to the main table.
They even handed us the microphones and said, "Here you go, put them on."
Put them on, yeah. We're like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, I've done this before, so no problem.
Yeah.
It was just a whole different mindset, but we're very thankful that they brought us in. They took very good care of us, and then they sat us down at that big giant news desk, and hopefully you've seen the piece by now.
Yes, it's on our YouTube channel. If you have not, it's actually flagged at the top.
And they prepped this whole thing by saying, "We want to talk about Skywalking Through Neverland, Star Wars fandom, what's coming up for Star Wars," and
your thoughts on what's coming up.
2 minutes before, we were talking to the host about Disneyland and what's our favorite trilogy. So as we went on, they announced us. That's all that was all in his mind, was Disney and what Star Wars trilogy is your favorite. None of, he even said afterwards, none of the questions they prepared for me, I even
I
asked.
did.
Yeah, I just threw them out the window. I was like, yeah, we noticed. And then it was funny. He's at the beginning of the segment, he said, so you guys have been doing Skywalking through Neverland. It's a whole podcast. Is there enough to talk about? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
there is.
there's a couple of things to talk about in Star Wars and Disney and Marvel fandom. Just one or two things.
Yes. So now here we are on the lot. The segment was over within 4 minutes, like done. And we didn't really know how long it was when he called us on.
We figured under 5 minutes,
We
but
figured short.
we did accomplish our major goal, which is to promote Skywalking through my fandom. We
Yeah.
wanted to promote our book, and they let us, no problem. So we did. They gave us enough airtime for that.
Yeah.
And talked about favorite rides. I said Star Tours. I was trying to get a little plug in for Rebel Spy Reject because I said, yeah,
Yes.
Star Tours, even though I've never been picked for Rebel Spy. It wasn't followed up, but that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
So after that, they said, okay, you guys are free to go.
Yep.
And
So then we tried to leave to, oh, go ahead.
you said, okay, is there a commissary that's open?
Right. Because we hadn't had breakfast. It was too early to eat breakfast when we walk it up. So they were like, oh, you have to go to the other studios, but you guys have visitor badges. So you should be able to get on the Disney lot, basically, which is right across the street from Imagineering as well. So
yeah, because this is all Disney owned.
Yes. So we started to go to our car, and that's when we saw.
Hold on. Oh.
Yeah. And that's when we saw a coyote outside between us in the studio and the car. And we're like, we're just going to wait right here.
But you know what? They had their top security dog on it.
Yeah.
So basically, there was a German Shepherd chasing a coyote outside of the doors of the studio. It's like, yeah, we're gonna wait here until the dog does his job.
Yeah.
And he did. The dog chased the coyote off the studio.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
You go to our Instagram, you'll see the video of the dog chasing the coyote.
It's really funny. All right. So then we got to our car. We went over to the commissary, and there we get to it. First of all, everyone we see, which isn't a lot of people at this point still, because it's before 8 a.m., like the chefs, they had Star Wars shirts or Star Wars spirit jerseys on, or Star Wars hats or Star Wars jackets.
Some kind of representation.
Everyone we saw had Star Wars shirts. Then we get up to the breakfast area, and they have a special Star Wars menu for the day, for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. They had root leaf stew for dinner. We didn't get that. We got the fun pancakes that were Star Wars
Mandalorian
themed.
pancakes.
That's
I took pictures of all of those menu cards. I need to post those.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So that was super fun. We had our Mandalorian breakfast, and we got to talking with some of the employees there, or cast members there, and just hit it off. Like, these are our people.
Yeah.
Right.
One woman we were talking to at our table, she was in.
Her name was Carrie.
Yes. And she was in digital promotion and marketing. So we were kind of interviewing her. She was interviewing us to see about attention spans and what we do and what they do. And really, really interesting. And her husband is a puppeteer. So we had lots to talk about. I almost felt bad because she was trying to eat her breakfast. And
oh, I know.
we had finished ours.
Yeah. And we went to the store on that lot. And then they said, oh, Imagineering has a bigger store. So we were escorted there by another cast member who was nice enough to bring us over.
Yeah, and this is her last week.
Yes.
Because she was going to retire from the finance department and be promoted into being an Imagineer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So this woman was very happy.
Yes, she was so excited. Now, she just let us go on the Imagineering lot, and we were walking to the store when they were like, oh, you have to have a cast member with you at all times. So we had to leave. But yeah. So then we were just on such a high. It's like barely 9 a.m. at this point, and we looked at each other and we're like, well, we don't want to go home.
No.
Let's check reservations for Disneyland. And I checked, and they were available. And what's another fun thing about this is it was supposed to rain. And
well, it was
did
raining up in the valley and in Hollywood, because we had an idea, an inkling to go see the Carrie Fisher ceremony in Hollywood,
right,
where Carrie Fisher was being honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But the news reports we were seeing, it was raining.
And some of our friends had been posting.
Yeah.
And they also, by that point, like it was all full. Like we
Yeah.
couldn't have gotten a good spot.
But
So
spoiler, next week we're going to be talking with one of our good friends, Lavon Dominguez, and she was one of the 6 people allowed to help create the Carrie Fisher star.
yeah.
So we're gonna hear all about that. I think we talked to her yesterday. It's gonna be an incredible episode.
Yeah. But meanwhile, back to May the 4th. So we decide, okay, let's make reservations and we're going. So instead of going home, we drove hour down to Anaheim and went to Disneyland. Now we get on the tram and first of all, everyone's wearing Star Wars things once again. We get on the tram and they start playing Imperial March through their speaker system. And it's like, only today, folks, only today. So it was like this big holiday atmosphere. Then we get to Disneyland. We go to straight to Batuu. And all of a sudden we start running into everyone we know. So Max Cervantes and his friends.
Yeah.
From the Max Effects podcast. He was there.
A Skywalker named Anita came over.
Yes. Yeah, and even another Skywalker too, who like she left too soon. We couldn't get her name as well, but yeah, we were so excited to see so many people. And then we ran. Then we were like going around Batuu and noticing everyone carrying their giant Cal Kestis lightsaber boxes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
One or two of them.
Oh, the line to get into Dok-Ondar's was past the marketplace itself.
Almost down to the Resistance area. So
Yeah.
if you're familiar with Galaxy's Edge West, you know that is quite a walk.
Yeah, Dok-Ondar's is right in the middle. People were waiting in line all the way to the beginning of that Resistance area walkway. It was crazy.
So like we were saying before we started recording here, that there was 2,000 available here on the West Coast, 2,000 available on the East Coast, and 2,000 available online.
Yes.
So Meredith in the Sky Chat,
Yeah.
you said that you had gotten the Cal Kestis lightsaber. What number did you get?
Yeah, let us know, Meredith. We want to know. Okay.
All right. Then as we're over there by Star Tours, a cast member stopped and said, "Hey, you guys were on the news this morning, weren't you?"
Yeah. Which was fun. I mean, we were wearing the same outfits because we weren't planning on going to Disney necessarily after the studios. So we didn't bring a change of clothes. Meanwhile, also, the projected rain was nowhere to be found. It was bright and sunny and kind of hot.
Yeah, a little too sunny.
Yeah.
And then we hit the gift shops.
Yes. So we went to Star Trader and we went to the Disneyana store. So first of all, the Star Trader had all new Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary merchandise. It was beautiful to look at. They also had new the Jedi Adventures, Young Jedi Adventures merchandise,
right?
With nubs,
the little blue,
a little plush nubs.
Yeah, little blue character,
little blue.
It's like an
Puba.
Ewok adjacent character.
Yeah, it's a
the Puba. Yes.
Yeah, which is so weird. But anyway, yeah. So we did a little reel on that merch. Then the Disneyana shop, right at the beginning of Main Street, has a new collection by Jeff Granito Designs, and it's Cantina inspired. He has artwork that he's done, but they've also translated that artwork into bowls and plates and mugs and glasses, glassware, basically, and a lot of different things. We have a reel on that as well. It's so cool.
We covered all the merchandise and the prices. And that is on Instagram. Is it also on YouTube?
I think it should be.
Yeah.
If not now, it will be soon.
After we record this.
So we decided, now we could only be there till about 2 p.m. because we had some other stuff. I mean,
yeah, that was just half the day.
Yeah, but we just had ran into so many people. We also ran into Mike Celestino, who was doing a live stream for Laughing Place. So you might see us on that live stream going, "Oh my God, Mike, look!" Because we had just bought.
And he got himself plush nubs. And then
we had just bought
we go. We got the Bo-Katan Black Series helmet. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous sculpt.
I'll put it on one more time.
Once again, the only one that really does not hold up in quality is the Darth Vader helmet. That's a good looking helmet. It's really nice. I love that. And it looks like it's actual size with it's actual size. Whereas the Vader helmet the size is very askewed.
It seems very big.
There you go. Helmet. Yeah, the Boba Fett, however, that helmet looks really nice too. Really, really nice. And these are only going for $139.
And with our discount, we get 20%. And we had a gift card too.
And yeah,
Yeah.
but even at $139, that is extremely affordable.
Mhm.
I would guess that's going for like a couple of $100.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't say that. Just okay. 139 is a perfect price.
Yes.
Perfect price. We're happy with that.
Now, we did do an unboxing video when we opened that, which will be out on our YouTube channel soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Haven't been able to do that quite yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up.
We have so much content from last week. It's insane. So should we show them what we bought? Because this was like, it was like Christmas, you guys. We got to buy lots of things and we normally don't do that. Like we don't buy a bunch of stuff at Disney. So Disneyana, this is the Jeff Granito Designs. We decided to do this cool bowl because it's just a fun size for one thing. And it's got so many characters on it. Look at
Very
that,
expressionistic
twins.
artwork.
Yeah.
And it's Cantina. So there you go. Here's my credit card.
Yeah. Look at that. Come on. It's so cute. Green inside. It's a really cool size. I just think it's the coolest size ever.
Do you recall what that was going for? I want to say like
$34.99.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say 40, but
yeah, not bad.
I tell Sarah to get whatever you want and don't show me the receipt.
It's ceramic. Kelly says it's a popcorn bowl. It's a little small for a popcorn bowl. I mean, it's a one-person popcorn bowl, I would say.
Yeah.
Or if you're trying to watch your calories, it's a two-person popcorn bowl.
Yeah.
But it's a good snack size bowl, I would say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute.
All right, then we couldn't stop there.
No.
They had so much.
Oh my gosh. We had a hard time deciding. I could have bought all of it, but I didn't. All right. So we got the set of 4 dessert plates. This was one of the reasons why. Look at this amazing box. It's cardboard, but it's very thick cardboard and it can definitely be reused. Should we show on the plates?
Yeah, before you do that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I don't know how much this is, but I'm going to guess at $49.
I think it's the same price as that.
Oh.
No, you're right. $49.99.
Oh, okay.
Right
then
on.
You get 4 plates, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Donna's saying that should be a single serving ice cream bowl. You know what? When you're really upset.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or it's a good size cereal bowl. I eat a lot of cereal.
Oh my gosh. All right. So this is the box.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'll hold it.
Look at that. It says Star Wars. Okay.
Because these are kind of fragile.
These are ceramic plates. I thought they might be melamine plates, which is the one that's like scratch resistant and everything, but they are ceramic. But look how cool this is. Made in Thailand. Oh, they're stoneware. Excuse me. So they will chip if you're not careful because they are stoneware. So look at that. How cool is that? Oh my gosh.
That's one.
Oh, okay. You got it? Richard, this is your favorite one. Ooh, careful.
Yeah, this is my favorite one because look at that artwork.
Look at how cool that is.
Yeah, I'm loving that one.
No dishwasher. These are I
Yeah.
wouldn't put them in the dishwasher, even
No.
if it is. Actually, it says it's okay for microwave and dishwasher.
Nope.
But
That won't happen.
no, we'll just hand wash them. Yeah. Cool.
All right, we have that one.
Okay.
And then this is your favorite.
This is my favorite. I love the Bith. I love the Bith. Oh, they're so cool. Come on. That's amazing. And they match my nails. Check it out. They're mermaid nails. Okay. All right, you got that teal and that purple. It's so pretty. And yes, it does have a very 60s feel. And then look at this one. I like this one. This is beautiful colors. Han and Greedo is on this one. So very cool. Now, if you guys are listening on the podcast later, check it out on our YouTube channel. Our live stream will be saved and you can see these plates.
One at a time.
One at a time. Okay. Got it? We're being very careful, you guys. We have to put them back. So which ones are your favorite? Let us know. Do you like the Bith musicians? Do you like Han and Greedo? Do you like Luke and these aren't the droids you're looking for?
Now, my question is, should we use them or display them?
Oh.
Yeah, that's been a serious question.
I say we should use them sparingly, like for special dessert occasions. That's what I say, but you guys let us know.
Okay. All right. So after we had our mini shopping spree,
Yeah,
we raced home because we were going to be guests on our friend Chris Mock's YouTube show, Mocktails, and
Mhm.
he's been a huge advocate for our books.
Yeah.
So whenever we get a chance, we go on over and visit Chris, and he just hypes our books, and he loves Today in Star Wars History, and he just got a Skywalking Through My Fandom, so we're able to go through that with him, and he was celebrating May the 4th with tons of guests, tons of
Mhm.
conversations.
Yeah.
Then after that, we had about 15 minutes to rest.
Yep.
Then we had to race over to the Signal Hill Library where we hosted the Star Wars Trivia Challenge. Now, Star Wars trivia can be very hard when you're producing a show. When you're about to do a show, it's like you could have different kinds of audiences. Some audiences will just be the hardcore, we want the hardcore questions, but some of them are like, hey, you know what? I can deal with the casual fan questions, but with the audience we had, we're all kids.
Yes, and they were young kids too, like maybe 6 and under.
I
I
think
would
we had,
say.
I would say
Oh,
a couple of more
older
10,
ones. Yeah.
like Ezra.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh my gosh. So that another good omen. 2 of the kids at that trivia show were named Ezra. 2 of them. One of them was like 2 years old. So cute. One of them was like 4.
Mhm.
And oh my gosh.
So it was the trivia match game, and the trivia were questions like, how loud can you sound like Chewbacca?
Yeah.
And
Or
breathe like Darth Vader.
roll across the floor like BB-8. And one kid did. Did like somersaults across the
Somersault
floor.
and a hot dog in it. So they weren't really questions as much as they were demonstrations.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of fun doing it.
They did.
And we gave away one of our books to one of the lucky winners at the very end. And then someone came up and said, hey, are you selling those?
Mhm.
Well, yes, we are.
Yeah, so we did. We sold a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Oh, Meredith is telling us in the Sky Chat, if you have my Padawan, I promise he's good for harder questions. Well, tell him challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Now he's got to come see us at the Ontario Comic-Con, which is happening this month, May 20th and 21st, or WesterCon, which is happening June 30th through July 3rd, or probably another library coming up. So we got a couple of events, and maybe San Diego Comic-Con.
Yay.
So after the trivia challenge, we came home and we crashed.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That was a
hard.
good day. And I don't think we've ever had a May the 4th like that.
No, it was special. It was definitely the best May the 4th we've ever had together. Everything just kind of fell into place. Like it was such a great day, you guys, and we wanted to share it with you.
Now, you know, all right, now before we move on, we want to share something else.
What?
Last night we saw a screening of The Little Mermaid.
Yes, the new live action Little
Yes.
Mermaid coming May 26th.
May 26th. So we're going to do an episode in a couple of weeks where we're going to compare the live action to the animated film.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we can't say too much. Only the social media reaction embargo has been lifted at this point, so we can't do like a review right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we can just say whether we liked it or not, right?
Is that considered a review?
Yeah, you know what? To be safe, we won't say anything, but head to our social media, any of Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I have it up right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that'll be a fun episode.
Yeah.
When you're comparing the live action to the animated, especially when this film will just have come on out, people will get a chance to have seen it,
Mhm.
and they'll know it, and hopefully they'll do their own comparisons to the animated film, and they can chime in as well.
And Meredith, yes. A couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. With that, before we get into any more trouble,
Yes.
let's continue our conversation with ILM animation supervisor Hal Hickel. And to pick things up, we are going to start talking about The Mandalorian Season 3 and that first episode with Gargantugator, because this is his specialty. Hal deals in the big creatures. So we're going to pick up our conversation talking about the Gargantu scene from Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1.
Cool. Yeah. Very interested in seeing it. Definitely see it. And in fact, if you guys are gonna get tickets, let me know because I kind of want to see it with a fun audience. I get, like I want to see it again.
Mhm.
All right.
So do this like right here.
Sure.
So just clarifying. 'Cause he says Dave. So Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni.
One more time.
Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni. And Don, I guess we'll speak to you about that in a bit. Uh-oh. Okay.
What's that referring to?
This. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, breaking news, everyone. Breaking news. Apparently, WesterCon we won't be at because it's been canceled. Oh.
What happened?
Oh
What?
no.
What?
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things. Uh-oh. I didn't get an email. Did you get an email?
No, I was just talking to Arlene over there.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, Meredith, is it like Beetlejuice if you say tasting? I was doing ADR. Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Do that one more time, just because I wasn't paying
Okay.
attention.
Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni.
Do you want me to say that?
Yeah.
Dave Filoni.
Okay.
Now, if we say it 7 times, I wonder what will happen. All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. We'll wait for your clarification, Don. Here we go. That wraps up episode 418 of
Skywalking Through Neverland.
We want to thank Hal Hickel for sharing more of his great stories and all of you Skywalkers who like, comment, chat with us. We love, love, love your interactions, Skywalkers. We love it.
Now, are you interested in the Skywalking library of books? Autographed copies of Today in Star Wars History Parts 1 and 2 and Skywalking Through My Fandom, the interactive notebook, are available now from skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book.
We just sent out several from orders from this weekend, so we're ready for more. Our pens are ready. Autograph more. Woohoo.
Now we want to
Now, we want to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations, for their support. Are you thinking of a trip to Disney parks? Well, you can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today, and their planning service is free of charge. So check it out and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, do you want to support Skywalking Through Neverland? Well, consider supporting us through the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. The Skywalking Force has access to bonus content in the form of our Zoom discussions on the latest Disney Plus shows like The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, WandaVision. They're all there for your listening pleasure.
You will also get a coupon code for part 1 or part 2 of our book and a 50% off coupon code for Skywalking Through My Fandom. Pretty good. Now, we are part of the Skywalking Network.
Is this for me to do now?
Yes.
Skynet.
Where you can find other great shows like Talking Apes,
The Max Effects Podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Warsologies,
and the YouTube shows Collectopolis and Today in Star Wars History. Just go to the shorts section. You'll see all of our new Today in Star Wars History videos.
And on social media, we are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter and Instagram. And please, please, please subscribe on YouTube. Grab your person's phone, whoever, a stranger on the street.
Your person, yeah, whoever that is. We're very careful to be too specific right now because it's 2023.
And grab it and subscribe to Skywalking Through Neverland on YouTube. Not only will you be notified when we go live and have fun conversations with us, but you will also help contribute to our almost 9,000 subscribers now. And of course, our next goal is 10,000, which would be really cool. So yes, please do that, Skywalkers. Okay, you can email us as well, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com. Now, Don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
And
always remember that May 4th is now Star Wars Day.
right after May the 25th.
And
Neverland on Alderaan. And done. Tell us what's going on. Oh, you did.
oh, okay, yes. Okay, we weren't making room rates or something. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sad.
Mm,
All right. Well, good to know, Don. Thank
go
you.
ahead and pause that. Yeah, I haven't gotten any emails.
Okay. All right. Well, Star Wars month. This is the May, says Meredith. I love that. That's fun. Yay.
That is very, very cute.
Don, thank you for letting us know that. Yay.
Yeah, I was really hoping to meet you, Dawn.
I know,
We were hoping
right?
to meet you there that day.
Oh, well. Whew, maybe we'll take that weekend off.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Skywalkers. Well, that is everything. Thank you all for joining us and sharing your comments. We love it. And we're going to say goodbye for now because we got to get out that Hal Hickel episode now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
But Dawn, maybe we'll see you at Ontario Comic-Con
Yeah, come to that.
or at San Diego Comic-Con.
Hopefully.
All right, later.
Bye.